PX T-shares and what's out in the future. So I use this chart a lot now because I'm tracking what people are doing in 2039. And so even as bullish as we all are, I use that loosely because I'm pretty bullish. I mean, I guess everybody isn't bullish, but we only have about 33,000 T-shares out in Quattro Cinco out in 2039. And so you can see it on the screen, right? How, the different ways and times that people went into they're doing their staking. And so here's the money shot for anybody who would consider a super long strategy. These are showing all of the T-shares that are set to expire on the Pulsechain. And so the big green bars are the number per year. The short guys up here in the beginning, these guys up here, right? That's people speculating on the upcoming, bull and being able to take cycle tops. These big giant bars up here are OG stakes, big payday stakes that went out 10 years. These 36 and 37s, they were T-shares also OG stakes that went out 15 years, right? So beyond that, as we've gone along in our, along with HEX over the years, what you see is this pattern kind of coming up. We have these big events that we see. We have this little lull here between 26 and 28 where there aren't a lot of T-shares, right? I mean, there's a lot, but there's half as many as some of the other years. Then you have this period of time between 31 and 35, not as many T-shares. And now you have a new cup kind of forming over here, 28 and 39 with not a lot of T-shares. And so here's my thesis on this is that people are not going to be coming back in great droves to fill these years in. It just hasn't happened. Some people will come back and, they'll set up a ladder and they want to have stakes. They'll end each year and they'll do it. But by and far, anybody who's willing to go out 14 years is like, I'm going out 15 years, right? I mean, why would you, go all the way out that far and only say, I'm only going to do 14 years, right? And so what I think we're going to see develop here over the next 2 to 3 years, is that even if we double and begin to come up in the number of T-shares that get created per year as we go forward, the people in 38 and 39, you're going to clean up because just the general new stakers are not going to be dropping HEX stakes in those years. They're just not going to do it. And so that means that the only people that will be able to actually mint rewards, of course, people could emerge in stake, but the ones that actually meet their commitments are going to be the ones that will be ending in those years. So I think it's creating this asymmetrical opportunity for people who are interested in HEX, have been involved in HEX, believe in HEX, and are going to have a staking ladder and are willing to do a long strategy that you can be a dolphin for 3.25 T-shares right at the moment. And I don't expect it really to change for 2040 or 41. And so people who want to be that kind of level can now program that in.